Alrighty, so we're heading off towards a trail called Four-Low to Nowhere. Haven't been here before, have no idea what it's all about. It's off of 169 between 69 and the 17 near a town called Cherry. So we will check it out and take you along for the ride. So our trip today starts out east of Dewey-Humboldt on Old Cherry Road, also known as Forest Service 323. It's basically a dirt road. Just a heads up, if you're looking for a video of a challenging trail, this isn't it. Except for a challenging wash we explored at the very end, it's just a scenic trail with a couple of friends on a Saturday morning. Here's a map of the entire route on Onyx Maps. By the way, if you're a fan of exploring trails less traveled, Onyx is a really handy tool to look for interesting trails and help you navigate them when you get there. Yeah, that's my pouch with the tire deflators on the fender. I didn't realize I lost it until I started editing this video. Bunny rabbit.
Rabbit.
Well, that's a little odd.
Oh. Probably not living at all.
And it's gone. So now we've turned off of that road and you take a slight northward jog on Cherry Road. I'll probably fix that in the actual edit. And then you take another right on Forest Road 96. And this one will take us right to Four-Low to Nowhere. But it's really easy. It's just kind of a cool Saturday morning drive. All right, so coming up here, the trail that we're on bears off to the right, and Four-Low to Nowhere bears off to the left.
I've been there before.
Yeah, we missed the turn. It looked like it goes this way, but that's something else. So the description sounded interesting, but as I've mentioned before, you got to take trail descriptions on Onyx maps with a grain of salt. They're written by humans with varying levels of experience off-road, and it's their perception of the trail. You know, I've been wheeling for 30 plus years. I got a very capable vehicle, and most stuff doesn't seem horribly challenging to me. So some of the description says the trail starts out wide and bush lined and gives tons of amazing views along the way, and it's true. And then it says, but use caution, as the further north you go, the gnarlier it gets. Now, I never saw gnarly. I saw fun. We had a good time. Steep, long, loose rock climbs and wash crossings with large rocks and debris in them are only a few of the obstacles you'll encounter along this trail. Heavy erosion has left deep cuts across the road with large rocks in their way. Paint damage is guaranteed. No, it's not. There's plenty of places to turn around, and then it talks about a set of ruins, presumably from an old mining camp near its terminus, and this is the best place to turn around and head back out. There's a lot more to the trail, and there's plenty more places to turn around. The only section, and I'll address this later, that I would be concerned about is the last descent heading down to the private property line, where it's narrow and there's not much room at the end to turn around. So this is the ruins, presumably from an old mining camp, where the Onyx trail description says you should turn around and head back. We found the rest of the trail to be fun and not nearly as treacherous as the description would lead you to believe. I would suggest you consider turning around at our shady lunch spot, as the last downhill section leading to the fence on private property is quite narrow, with no opportunity to turn around until you get to the fence. Here's a nice shady tree where we had lunch and relaxed for a bit and let Nico run around and explore the area while we ate. It's gonna suck if I have to back all the way up this.
Oh my God.
This is the last section of the trail. If you decide to head down here, don't bring too many vehicles with you. There's a very small area to perform an Austin Powers U-turn, and there's only room for maybe 2 vehicles. Any more than that, and somebody is going to be backing up the hill. Yeah. Well, there you have it. An enjoyable half day with friends. The name 4-Loaded Nowhere made it sound more challenging than it turned out to be, but any day in the dirt away from crowds is a good day. We're going to check out a wash we saw on the way out, and we plan on coming back to the area and checking out some of the other side routes we saw on our way in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. So we were headed back and we took a little right turn in a wash just to see what's up here. It looks like it could be fun. But Ken's not following me, so I'm going to head back so as not to lose my partner in crime.